Hello students, once again welcome you all in my YouTube channel Pacific Chemistry Classes by Mahima Lahariya. Students, my today's topic is the applications of the coordination compounds or the complexes. So we will see where all our coordination compounds and the complexes are used. So I hope you might have studied the chapter that what are the complexes. Just you see, if we will talk about our carbon dioxide, it is a simple molecule, covalent bond is there. But if we will see that NiCO whole 4, so you can see this is a complex. Why? Because there will be a metal and there will be the ligand. So whenever you see a little bit complex formula, so they will be termed as the complexes, and there is a formation of the coordinate bond. Like if we will see NH3 whole 6, 3 positive. So what type of complex? This is our positive cationic complexes. NiCO whole 4, this is our neutral complexes. Okay, so there can be your anionic complexes if the charge is like FeCN whole 6, 3 minus, right? So it can be your anionic complexes. Cationic complexes are the neutral complexes. Now let us see what are the main applications of these complexes. So first of all, in the analytical chemistry. So what is analytical chemistry? So whenever we are doing any experiments, so in that we are using whenever we are talking about the qualitative analysis, we know that in the lab we are doing two types of analysis. First is our qualitative analysis, where we determine the quality, and other is quantitative analysis. Quantitative analysis, we will determine the amount of the substance either by volumetric or by the gravimetric. So first of all, first application is in the qualitative analysis. So if you are doing the salt analysis, means acid radicals, basic radicals. एसिड रेडिकल्स कौन से होते हैं आपके? जो एसिड रेडिकल्स रहते हैं वो आपके मोस्टली कार्बोनेट है, ऑक्सोलेट है. ओके, सो वेन एवर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एसिड रेडिकल, यू शुड रिमेंबर F माइनस, Cl, क्लोराइड, ब्रोमाइड, कार्बोनेट, ऑल दिस कम्स एसिड रेडिकल. बेसिक रेडिकल्स कौन से होंगे हमारे? जैसे हमारा PV2 है, लेड है, हमारा आयरन है. तो जब भी आप 12th क्लास BSc MSc कभी भी आप इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री के जो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते हो उनको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस और द सॉइल्ट एनालिसिस. वी कंफर्म द बेसिक रेडिकल्स बाय कन्वर्टिंग दैम टू द कॉम्प्लेक्सेस. हमको जब भी कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं हम लोग टेस्ट ट्यूब में, वेन एवर यू विल टेक एनी सॉल्ट, सपोज आपने क्या ले लिया, आपने लेड ले लिया, तो आप क्या डालोगे उसमें? पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट. तो वहां पे लेड क्रोमेट का येलो कलर का कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म होता है. सिमिलरली यहाँ पर एक एग्जांपल, व्हाट आई हैव टेकन हियर, इफ यू वांट टू डिटेक्ट द निकल, सो इट इज डिटेक्टेड बाय द एडिंग डाइमिथाइल ग्लाइकोजाइम इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ our NH4OH to the salt solution, and bright red PPT is formed. So this application, if you want to give a good example, you can take the formation of the nickel dimethyl glyoxime complex. So whenever we will say that this is our dimethyl glyoxime, in short what we will say? DMG. So DMG, what happens when we will take any nickel salt, either nickel chloride or nickel sulfate, in the presence of any base like our ammonium hydroxide, so we can detect the nickel easily. How? It will form a complex that is known as dimethyl glyoxime, and so this complex is form of red color. Okay, so the red PPT is formed, and our water molecule and then ammonium chloride is formed as a side product or the byproduct. So you can see the structure of our nickel dimethyl glyoxime complexes. So what is important in the complexes? Here you can see the formation of the coordinate bond, and so you can learn this structure. Sometimes it can be asked separately also. Okay, now let us discuss the next application, that just we talk about the nickel ion. Our cobalt ion is detected by adding the ammonium thiocyanate salt solution. When we will add ammonium thiocyanate in our cobalt chloride or any cobalt salt, क्या बन जाएगा आपका? कोबाल्ट थायोसाइनाइड कॉम्प्लेक्स बन जाएगा. कोबाल्ट थायोसाइनाइड विल फॉर्म एंड अमोनियम क्लोराइड इज ऑल्सो फॉर्म्ड एज ए बाय प्रोडक्ट. तो आप देख लीजिए यहाँ पे पहले आपका क्या बन रहा था, इधर पे कोबाल्ट थायोसाइनेट फॉर्म, और अगेन इट विल रिएक्ट विद द अमोनियम थायोसाइनेट एंड इट विल फॉर्म अमोनियम टेट्राथायोसाइनेटो कोबाल्टेट सेकेंड. सो जस्ट इफ यू डोंट हैव मच टाइम, आप डायरेक्ट क्या लिख सकते हो? कोबाल्ट आयन is analyzed by the formation of ammonium tetrathiocyanate or cobalt second complex, and it will have the blue color. Next, one more test is there. Cobalt ion is also tested by the potassium ferricyanide when the red brown PPT is formed. So when we will treat our cobalt salt with our potassium ferricyanide, so क्या बन जाएगा, little bit you will do the warm and it will form cobalt hexacyanoferrate third. So आपको formulas देखना है, क्या है, cobalt hexacyanoferrate. Okay, there will be FeCN whole 6 whole twice and this is our what, this is our CO3 cobalt आपका, and क्या बन रहा है आपका इधर पे 6 KCl are formed. Okay, so just you what is the name of the complex, it is cobalt hexacyanoferrate third, reddish brown color of the complex is formed. So अभी आपने देखा हमने निकल में कौन सा कॉम्प्लेक्स बनता है, निकल में डाइमिथाइल कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म होता है. इन द केस ऑफ कोबाल्ट यू विल हैव अमोनियम टेट्राथायोसाइनेटो कोबाल्ट second and also cobalt hexacyanoferrate third. So just next आयरन का टेस्ट करने के लिए हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं, अगर आपको याद होगा तो एसिड रेडिकल, बेसिक रेडिकल, आयरन आपका थर्ड ग्रुप में आएगा Fe3+. So FeCl3 if you have this iron is present, so what you will take, potassium ferrocyanide. आपने क्या लेंगे, potassium ferrocyanide, so it will form a ferricyanide complex and also the KCl will be liberated. So this ferricyanide is a very very important. फेरिफेरोसाइनाइड के साथ में एक कॉम्प्लेक्स और बनाता है. अगर इधर पोटेशियम, एक पोटेशियम है तो वो क्या बना सकता है, पर्शियन ब्लू कॉम्प्लेक्स. जस्ट वी विल सी द रिएक्शन, FeCl3 + K4 FeCN का होल 6. तो यहाँ पर क्या बन रहा है, जो फॉर्मूला रहेगा हमारा पर्शियन ब्लू कलर का, वो क्या हो जाएगा, पोटेशियम भी है, साथ में हमारे Fe भी है, देन FeCN का whole 6. So this is the Persian blue which is generally used as a pigment. Okay, so next we can see the zinc test. Zinc का टेस्ट करने के लिए आपको क्या चाहिए पड़ेगा, again for the test of the zinc we need our potassium ferrocyanide. So it will react with the zinc and it will form the complex like zinc hexacyanoferrate second. It is a bluish white कॉम्प्लेक्स बिकॉज जिंक सॉल्ट आपके ब्लू व्हाइटिश होते हैं. तो कैसा कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म हो रहा है, ब्लूइश व्हाइट टाइप ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स इज फॉर्म्ड. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ अवर दिस reagent many complexes can be formed. So अभी आपने बात की क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस का. नाउ क्वांटिटेटिव एनालिसिस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ क्वांटिटेटिव एनालिसिस. क्वांटिटेटिव एनालिसिस में हमको क्वांटिटी डिटरमाइन करना पड़ता है. लाइक जैसे कि हमने लिखा है ग्रेविमेट्रिक, तो यहाँ पे कोई भी रिजल्ट आता है तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ आप क्या बोलते हो, हाउ मच ग्राम्स ऑफ द प्रेसिपिटेट इज फॉर्म्ड, मिलीग्राम्स. एंड इन द वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एनालिसिस आप हमेशा वॉल्यूम बताते हो और विद द हेल्प ऑफ द वॉल्यूम वी विल फाइंड आउट द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द सोल्यूशन, लाइक कितना नॉर्मेलिटी है, कितना मोलैरिटी है. तो क्वांटिटेटिव एनालिसिस ब्रॉडली इज ऑफ टू टाइप, ग्रेविमेट्रिक एज वेल एज द volumetric analysis. So in gravimetric analysis we will just see example. I have only written the examples. Gravimetric estimation of iron as an iron oxide, and second is the gravimetric estimation of the nickel as a nickel dimethyl glycosine complexes, which we have given in the beginning. So next volumetric analysis में आपने ले लिया acid base titration. Mainly you have to learn the titration, then redox titration, then your permagnetometric titration. If KMnO4 is involved, then the titration is known as KMnO4 permagnetometric titration. Complexometric titration means where complex will form. Okay, so there are some our polydentate ligands. This is very important. That is known as our EDTA. So I have only mentioned the ligands which will be used in the complexometric titration. It is a hexadentate ligand, right? What type of a ligand it is? Hexadentate ligand. Like means यहाँ पे आपके पास 2 nitrogens है and then COOH group. There are 4 oxygen, means आप acid group जो है COO, when it is in the reaction it can be in this form, COO acetate ion CH. ओके, तो जो आपके ऑक्सीजन होंगे दे विल ऑल्सो हैव द लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. सो वी कैन से दैट EDTA इज अ हेक्साडेंटेट लिगैंड. एंड व्हाट इज दिस फुल फॉर्म, इथिलीन diamine tetraacetic acid. And just you can see that how there are our 4 COOH. So आपने लिख दिया 4 oxygen and 2 nitrogens will act as a coordinating site for the metal. And generally कहाँ पर यूज होता है, हमारा जो EDTA रहेगा इसमें हमेशा कोई ना कोई मेटल का कॉम्प्लेक्स रहेगा. जस्ट आई कैन से दैट सोडियम, जब भी आप बॉक्स देखोगे EDTA का तो यहाँ पे क्या रहेगा, इट इज डाई सोडियम EDTA फॉर्म में इट्स अवेलेबल. ओके, and whenever we are doing complexometric titration, so we are using an indicator that is known as Erichrome black tea. It is also known as Calcon. And generally where we are using EDTA in the determination of the hardness of the water, or the EDTA will be termed as disodium EDTA because there will be the sodium atoms. So just calcium and magnesium ions are estimated with the help of the complexometric titration. I will not go in much detail because for the अगर PU लेवल है तो बहुत शॉर्ट में आपको लिखना पड़ता है आंसर्स, बट इफ इट इज PG the students can explain by their own. So next important application for the complexes in the metallurgy, how we will extract our important noble metals like silver and the gold. So again we can form their complexes from, and as we know that this process is very costly to just metallurgy of iron and gold, metallurgy of gold and silver. So what we will do, the silver ore is first dissolved in the NaCN, sodium cyanide solution. So what they will form, they will form our sodium dicyanoargentate first, and this dicyanoargentate first is then treated with the zinc metal. So what will happen, our silver will be precipitated. Okay, so means हम पहले सिल्वर को अगर उसके ओर से निकालना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको सोडियम साइनाइड के साथ डिसॉल्व करेंगे, देन इट विल फॉर्म अ वन कॉम्प्लेक्स. Again this is reacted with the zinc, more reactive metal. So what happens, this will replace silver from the solution and we will have our pure silver. Okay, similarly for the gold also the cyanide process is important. So what is the principle, the gold dissolves in KCN in the presence of oxygen. So first of all जो हमारा मिनरल ओर में से गोल्ड रहेगा, we will treat it with the potassium cyanide. So it will form our potassium dicyanoaurate. We know symbol of gold is AU. तो इसको हम क्या क्यों AU दिया है, because it is derived from aurate. Okay, so our what's the name, potassium dicyanoaurate. Okay, so it is formed. Again we have to precipitate it. So we will treat it with the more reactive metal like zinc. So precipitation of the gold is done by adding the zinc. So क्या हो जाएगा आपका, it will replace, zinc will replace gold from this complex. So we will have formation of potassium tetracyanozincate and our pure gold is relieved. Okay, so just these are very important. Next application, you have heard about the biological system. We know that there are many complexes like our chlorophyll. In the center it has a magnesium. In our hemoglobin we cannot deny the role of iron, as we know that iron is present in our blood, and it what is the main function, it is the main function of hemoglobin is to carry the iron from one part of the body. Okay, so vitamin B12, what is there, there is a cobalt, it is also termed as the cyanocobalamin. तो इस पे तो एक separate आप आंसर लर्न कर सकते हो in the biological system where we can see the complexes. And it is our carboxypeptide is one of the important enzyme. It is our zinc enzyme. So we will not go in the details of all these things, as we know that in the chlorophyll, the green plant pigment, it acts as a photosensitizer in the photosynthesis, and in the hemoglobin, a red pigment of blood which acts as an oxygen carrier. Okay, and in vitamin B12, it is anti-pernicious anemia factor. Okay, and carboxypeptide is, this is our carboxypeptide is a coordination compound with the zinc as a central metal atom. Okay, in this carboxypeptide is zinc is a central metal. Next important applications in the purification of the metals. So complex formation or the coordination chemistry में important application क्या category है आपका, purification of metals. Like if any metal is impure, तो what we have to do, हम उसको complex form कर लेंगे, and again we will decompose it, so you will get a pure form of that. For example, if it is impure metal is there, हम उसका carbonyl complex बना लेंगे, metal carbonyls, and again we will decompose them, and so we will get a pure metal. So for example, nickel impure form is what we will do, just we will treat it with the carbonyl, direct react करेंगे. Carbonyl we know that CO, carbon monoxide. Okay, and then what happened, however, this will form nickel tetracarbonyl, and it को heat करेंगे तो it will get decomposed into the pure. So in industry, they have important application as a catalyst. So Wilkinson catalyst is an important example. The name is chloro. It's our chlorido tris, because there is a PH3P triphenyl phosphine. There are 3 ligands. Okay. So just what is the structure of these complexes? In the center we will have our rhodium, and we will have our Cl at one end, and PPH3 will be at the 3 sides. Okay, so this is a very important complex, triphenyl phosphine rhodium first, chlorido tris triphenyl phosphine rhodium complex. Next is our ruthenium complex, which is used for the decomposition of water. So these are the ruthenium complexes. So just you can see rhodium complex, ruthenium complexes, and again just जो आपने अभी ऊपर देखा सिल्वर साइनाइड और गोल्ड साइनाइड के जो कॉम्प्लेक्सेस होते हैं हमारे एजी साइनाइड, सिल्वर साइनाइड एंड ऑरिक साइनाइड, सो दे आर यूज्ड फॉर द इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग पर्पस ऑल्सो. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एप्लीकेशन is our photography. The developed film is fixed by washing with the hypo solution which dissolves the AgBr to form a complexes. तो यहाँ पे अगर आपने लैब में ध्यान दिया होगा तो जो हमारा सोडियम थायोसल्फेट होता है, दिस इज Na2S2O3, दिस इज नोन एज सोडियम थायोसल्फेट. तो हम क्या करते हैं, जो आपका फिल्म डेवलप होता है, नेगेटिव बोलते हैं ना आपका ब्लैक, इन द व्हेन ओल्ड स्टाइल के कैमरा होते थे वहां पे रील में ब्लैक कलर का होता था, दैट इज डेवलप्ड बाय वॉशिंग विद द हाइपो सॉल्यूशन. दिस दे आर वॉशिंग इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अवर hypo solution which dissolve in the AgBr to form a complex. So sodium dithiosulfato argentate is formed plus NaBr. Okay, so just you have to learn this reaction. And also these complexes are used as a dyes, pigments like phthalocyanin blue, your complexes of the copper, second, etc. Then in the medical field, this is a very important, that is our British anti-lucite, that is used as an antidote to an arsenic containing poisonous gas, lucite. Okay, so it's in the short form, it is known as BAL, BAL, British anti-lucite. It is acting as an antidote for what? Arsenic containing poisonous gas kabhi kabhi hoti hai, like whenever there is some poisonous gas, so we are giving the antidote. So it is very important. Then EDTA, just we have discussed, it is also used for the lead poisoning. Then metals in the animal body or the plant body are also removed by the chelate therapy. means कभी कभी आपके बॉडी के अंदर कोई एक्सीडेंटली कोई मेटल चला गया तो वी कैन ऑल्सो फॉर्म देयर chelate and they can be removed by our body. Excess of copper and iron are also removed by the D-penicillamine and desferrioxime B. So just you have to learn all this name, like in the medical field some complexes are very very useful. Then cisplatin is used as an anti-cancer agent. So what will be the structure? It is our PTNS3 whole twice Cl2. So just you can see this is a complex square planar and cisplatin is a anti-cancer agent. So just it can be also asked in your competitive exam. So just learn them and like match the following है आपके पास में कुछ, just you can solve them. Thanks for watching the video. Which catalyst use in the Wecker's process, in the Haworth process we are using what? Iron. Polythene के लिए हम लोग Ziegler-Natta catalyst use करते हैं. Then in the photography what we are using the silver complex, that is AgBr. Polythene के लिए हम लोग Ziegler-Natta catalyst. What is Ziegler-Natta catalyst? It is the combination of titanium tetrachloride and trimethyl aluminium. In Haworth process we are using the catalyst as iron, and in the Wecker's process we are using the PTCl4. Okay, so just you learn them. Thanks for watching the video.